2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. We're coming to you live from steamy Memphis, Tennessee. It's the first round of the FedEx St. Jude Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan alongside Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action on the course. Rich, this week we're in Memphis, and these players are set to take on TPC Southwind. What can you tell us about the course?
Well, Andrew, this golf course is challenging. It's underrated. There are more golf balls hit in the water at TPC Southwind than any other golf course on tour, which is hard to believe if you think about Bay Hill and TPC players. It's just one of these golf courses that you think is user-friendly, and you think it's kind, but at the end, you better watch out, as if not, because it's going to shake, rattle, and roll you.
Let's get out to number 2. As we begin our coverage of this week's event, it's a good time to check in with Henny Koyak because we've been hearing about a rivalry heating up between our featured player and Rose Zhang.
Andrew, in the lead up to this match, there have been so many words exchanged that I never could have imagined. Who would want to get into a rivalry with Rose Zhang? Not only is she the nicest player on tour, she's one of the most talented.
Thank you, Henny. Looking forward to seeing how this rookie fares against Rose Zhang. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Henny, how tricky is this one?
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Woo.
He makes the putt and putting some extra pressure on his rival.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship. We've hit our first par 5. It's the 3rd hole at TPC Southwind.
And a narrow landing area indeed on this par 5. You got to find the fairway if you want to have any hope of trying to reach this par 5 and 2.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
Not shy about that shot on the par 5 and 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Wow, what a shot for eagle.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard, and he is in 3rd.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And now onto the par 3 4th hole.
Downhill to a minuscule green. It's got a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side as well as front left. That water, however, gets really close when they put the pin up front. Oh, this is good.
Oh my, right by the hole. This is a chance to move to 2nd on the leaderboard. Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
Okay, we're at 5, a par 4.
Long par 4, some nasty, heavy trees down the right-hand side, and some pretty good-sized bunkers down the left. Thread the needle, you've got a clear shot for your 2nd shot.
This is a 200-yard shot. Just 1 stroke off the lead. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
She put a nice fade on this one. Well, this one might need to get down a little. That's disappointing.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
There could be company at the top if this putt drops. Okay, back-to-back birdies on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Rich, take me through this par 4 6th hole.
The out of bounds on the right hand side comes into play more than players think. So the left hand trees, they get a pretty good wearing out.
Wow, that was launched. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
And from around 135 yards.
Going with pitching wedge here.
Navigated that bunker beautifully on that shot. Now the putt is out.
About 7 feet remain. Okay, moving on to the next, but before we do, let's look at the updated leaderboard, and now a solo leader. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and he finds himself in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. It's another hot day for the second round of the FedEx St. Jude Championship. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you with us today. And Rich, as we get set for this second round, our featured player is at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, he's out there. He's got the lead. But listen, there's so much golf left to be played in the 72-hole event. Let's see what he can produce.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Here's a putt to get to 13 under par. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
As we move on to the next hole, our featured player has a 6-shot lead. That's a really nice shot. What a beautiful leave right there. Let's see what Rose Zhang can do.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
This one might need to call a long way back from the left.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. 7 feet from here. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day.
Here we are at the 10th, a par 4.
And once again, driver may not be required here. Fairway does run out about 300 yards, so 3 wood for position is fine.
Oh, that was pure. Well, there's some great new stars in the women's game, but Rose Zhang's really one of the brightest out there. She stepped right up onto the big stage early in her career, but she just seems to be going to another level right now.
Well, it was astonishing coming right out of the amateur game and winning so quickly her first start on the LPGA Tour. And that just doesn't happen. You know, who does that? I mean, a handful of players in the game have ever done that. And to watch her go out there and just kind of make that move seamlessly, that's only for world-class players, which is exactly what she is. I just can't wait to watch her progress and see exactly what her limit is, because right now I don't think she has one.
Now to the 11th, a par 3.
Ten out of 10 marks given.
Now to Rose Zhang.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. As we move on to the next hole, his lead is 10 shots. And the second round comes to an end, and they are in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's moving day in Memphis. It's the third round of the FedEx St. Jude Championship. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. We're anticipating another thrilling day of action. We're going to bring it all to you right here on 2K Sports. This shot from about 110 yards away. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
This putt left for birdie. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Kind of a surprisingly difficult tee shot, not a very long hole, but the bunkers down the left-hand side, they're going to see a lot of action. Conversely, players will bail out to the right and find some really deep rough. It's a sneaky tough tee shot.
Setting this one up from about 100 yards away. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. 14 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt? Now that's how you roll the rock.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Well, guys, I'm down on hole number 7, and Justin Thomas is just getting ready to hit.
So let's take a look at the updated leaderboard.
Onto the par 5 third.
And a narrow landing area indeed on this par 5. You got to find the fairway if you want to have any hope of trying to reach this par 5 and 2.
Rich, always like going back and looking at T-Dub and some of the magnificent stuff he delivers. Let's get back to it, shall we? He's setting up for his second shot.
All right, bold. I like this play.
And this from the greenside rough. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
On the tee on the 4th hole.
Downhill tee shot to not much of a target, it must be said. Anytime the pin is on the front, be wary of the water on the left-hand side because it comes into play in a hurry.
5-iron on the way.
Oh, very nice indeed.
He's got this left for birdie. He gets that one to drop. That's the 4th birdie of the day. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. We've hit the par 4 5th.
You got some big trees lurking down the right-hand side, a couple of fairway bunkers down the left. Thread the needle and have a clear shot for your second.
Let's check out the action earlier today at the 10th.
This is his third.
All right, Henny, what does this look like?
He's got the big 200 all the way back to this pin.
That's another green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. He's really going to be happy with this round, finishing the day on top of the leaderboard.
Oh, so many good things out there happening. I cannot wait to see what this final round brings.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. Pga Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Welcome back to Memphis. It's the final round of the FedEx St. Jude Championship, the first leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Most definitely. He's out there. He's got an arm's length kind of do a little Heisman to the rest of the field at the moment. However, that can be a little uncomfortable to play with at times. We've seen leads like this go by the wayside pretty quickly in times gone by.
11 feet to the cup.
A great birdie chance here.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Well, this one looks straight enough at the beginning, and it should take a turn to the right towards the hole.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Five wood is the choice. Here's the second shot on the 14th.
Starts off on a good line.
With the putter from the fringe, and it goes. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
Great birdie opportunity. Long iron, fairway wood needed off the tee, then just a short second shot with a wedge.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Oh, this would be handy if he could bounce right. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Now heading over to Tiger Woods. Oh, that shot goes down, and that will be for birdie.
That looked good the entire way, Luke. That shot was dialed in.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
What a putt that was.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. The final par 5 at TPC Southwind is a good one. Up the hill, Rich, and a chance to get there in 2.
Second shot back up the hill at 16. Bunkers on the front left and back right of this green could pose some problems. However, this hole generally plays the easiest on the golf course. Go ahead, take it on the flagstick with your second.
Came close with that chip. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
And now teeing off on a par 4.
Really tough tee shot right here. You got to avoid the trees both left and right. Center of the fairway is a must.
That's going to work nicely for him. I've got about 160 yards to the hole here. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. That was really well played. 5 feet to the cup. He makes the putt and extends his lead. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Okay, we've reached the final hole of the event. Let's see if he can get this done. That's a fantastic shot by our leader.
That drive, he hit it so far, there's no divots in the fairway where he hit it.
Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here. That's a great position to be in after that approach. Okay, a putt to win the tournament. Party time in Memphis as our featured player has won the first event of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Even Elvis would tip his hat at that performance. What a week here at TPC Southwind. Let's see what we got next at BMW.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time.